It had been a busy day on the island of Sodor. As Emily settled back into her berth, the engines were talking about their day.
How was your day, Gordon?
Well, Emily, I don't know what the railway would do without me, he puffed proudly. Hauling the express every day to keep the island moving.
But the island doesn't move, does it?
Said Percy, confused.
No, Percy, replied Thomas. But Gordon thinks he's so important you'd think he could control the island.
Oh, you silly engines, retorted Gordon. I'm simply saying that I am the strongest and fastest engine on Sodor, and the only engine who can pull the express. You, Thomas and Percy, are far too small to pull such an important train.
What about Emily? Peeped Percy. She's not that small.
Ah, yes, but I hardly think she would be strong enough, puffed Gordon.
Well, I was an express engine back on the mainland years ago, said Emily. My sisters and I used to haul express trains all the time on our old railway. One of my sisters even managed to reach 82 miles per hour once.
Ah, that's nothing to an engine like me, said Gordon grandly. You couldn't keep up with me, Emily.
You never know, Gordon, said Thomas. Emily might be able to show you a trick or two.
I hardly think so, grunted Gordon. Now stop chatting and go to sleep. I have to pull the express in the morning.
And with that, the conversation stopped, and all the engines went to sleep. The next morning, Gordon woke up in a grumpy mood.
I'll show those engines what it means to be an express engine, puffed Gordon.
Gordon was still grumpy that afternoon on his return journey.
Be careful, Gordon, called his driver. You'll break something at this rate.
Where?
Ouch!
Exclaimed Gordon.
What was that?
Well, we won't be going anywhere, said his driver. You've blown one of your cylinder caps and can't pull the train anymore.
Oh, the indignity, Gordon sighed.
I'll send for help, said his fireman. Emily was pulling a goods train and had to stop at a signal when the station master walked up. Gordon has broken down, he told her. Can you leave your trucks here, then go and find him and pull the express?
Me pull the express? Yes, sir, she said excitedly.
And with that, Emily went off to uncouple her trucks before setting off to find Gordon.
Hello, Gordon, peeped Emily.
What's happened here?
Are you being the best express in the world? I am surprised. But we must get these passengers home.
Gordon just looked at his buffers and didn't say a word, as Emily went to shunt him out of the way.
Right then, said Emily. Here we go. Emily started with a great heave. Her driving wheel slipped, but she continued to pull with great might and got the train moving. I've done it, Emily puffed proudly.
Gordon looked on in amazement. Stations and bridges flew by, and people waved as she sped along.
Emily arrived at the end of the line, and she'd made good time. Sir Topham Hatt was there to greet her.
Well done, Emily. How do you feel pulling an express train again?
It was great, sir, but it's certainly been a busy day.
Well, you deserve a nice long rest in the sheds.
Thank you, sir, beamed Emily with pride.